Hello guys, welcome to Xeonbit channel, and today our topic is why is Bitcoin price rising, and here there's 5 key reasons. From institutional investors and big endorsements to the Bitcoin halving, there are 5 key reasons for why Bitcoin's price is rising. In brief, Bitcoin price has been increasing for months, and there are several reasons behind the source. High-profile figures and companies have expressed strong support for Bitcoin. Other reasons include the Bitcoin halving, which has had an indirect impact on Bitcoin price. The Bitcoin price above 19,000 have been broken through the milestone for the first time in 3 years. Its current price of $19,300 represents a 66% increase in value over the last 3 months. Bitcoin is now heading close to its all-time highs of nearly 20,000. It's been a rapid rise since March, when Bitcoin drastically fell to its lowest point of the year, touching as low as $4,000. The coin has continued to bounce back and has found its way above the 10,000 price points, going on to make new recent highs and hit values not seen since Bitcoin epic 2017 bull run. Yes, this time, an early different set of circumstances are accelerating Bitcoin price to new highs. Why Bitcoin is going up? There are multitudes of reasons for Bitcoin price rise. Investment from large institutions like MicroStrategy have led the way, as have major companies like GRAYSCALE managing Bitcoin for their own clients. What's more, it's now easier to buy Bitcoin since PayPal began letting people buy and sell Bitcoins. Bitcoin level of inflation has also helped, and this has also played a role in Bitcoin's price increase. Each of these individual factors have combined to generate an impressive bull run for Bitcoin during the second half of 2020. But this all began with MicroStrategy. The MicroStrategy effect. From August to September of this year, business intelligence firm and international giants MicroStrategy invested $425 million in Bitcoin. Following MicroStrategy's investment, Square's invested $50 million, 1% of the company's total assets, into Bitcoin on October 8, 2020. Since the investments, MicroStrategy and Square have made significant profits of 46% and 53%, with each company Bitcoin now worth $620 million and $76 million respectively. This big name also come of the most outspoken advocates for Bitcoin in recent months. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor has been praising Bitcoin publicly when his company first announced its investment intentions. Saylor described Bitcoin as the digital gold, saying that the cryptocurrency is harder, stronger, faster, and smarter than any money that has preceded. Public support for Bitcoin investment. Bitcoin's positive run in the second half of 2020 has seen some major names embrace the cryptocurrency. J.P.Morgan is one of the biggest examples of this. In 2017, J.P.Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon labeled that Bitcoin is a fraud. This October, the investment bank say Bitcoin is solidity competing with gold, and thus the potential long-term upside for Bitcoin considerable. Paul TUDOR Jones, a giant in the hedge fund industry, likened buying Bitcoin to investing early. In fact, Bitcoin has a lot of the characteristics of being an early investor in tech company, and I didn't realize this until after, unfortunately, I came by your show and got the message. I got to know how many different people on Bitcoin. John said that on the CNBC Box with partner show with the CNBC testimony also been particularly bullish. What's more, Stanley Druckenmiller, a billionaire investor who was previously dismissed of Bitcoin, said the famed cryptocurrency might just be better than gold. I owe many more times gold than I owe Bitcoin. But frankly, if the gold bet works, the Bitcoin bet I would probably work better. Druckenmiller said this month. Why it seems that the Ken McCullough, CEO of the risk management firm HCI, were turning bearish on Bitcoin, selling it on October 6. He later revealed that he actually bought it back on October 12. That means he actually rolled the Bitcoin wave from $11,500 US up to the current price today, unless he has sold it since. GRAYSCALE Investment and Bitcoin Custody. GRAYSCALE Investments and Assets Management Company is at the forefront of providing custodial services for the wealthy Bitcoiners. Last week, the Decrypt reported on how GRAYSCALE Investment had picked up over 40,000 Bitcoin worth over $600 million at the time of writing for this clients. Yes, GRAYSCALE is not the only player in the town. A total of 85,000 Bitcoin worth approximately $695 million has been bought by both GRAYSCALE and Cash App, a mobile payment service owned by Square. Similarly, Digital Access, which provides the custodial services for investors, is shown that it's committed to this industry. On November 24th, Christine Sander, head of the sales marketing at the Fidelity Digital Access, said that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are seeing a large boost toward adoption from institutional investors. Bitcoin halving squeezing the supply. The Bitcoin halving likely an impact on the Bitcoin's price. The Bitcoin halving happens every 4 years and cut the number of Bitcoin miners received for adding new blocks to the Bitcoin blockchain in half. So from May onward, only half as much Bitcoins were being created as in previous month. With the Bitcoin halving in May, this stream of supply has halved, meaning that fewer Bitcoin are put up for sale by miners. This can contribute to the shortage of supply and therefore to the rising Bitcoin price. It's possible that spy banks have been buying up significant amount of Bitcoin being produced, squeezing the supply even further. Influence from the company that Binance used to buy Bitcoin is maybe buying up to 70% of new mined Bitcoin. That's on top of the huge amount that GRAYSCALE and Square picking up. All these reasons have the positive impact Bitcoin price over the last few months. But one factor, which is also best suited to generate mass Bitcoin adoption, still remains. PayPal and cryptocurrency. PayPal, the international payment giant, announced this October that it would launch the cryptocurrency buying and selling features on its platform. It then confirmed yesterday that all of its customers could now accept Bitcoin and plan to bring features to Venmo. This launch includes the ability to buy and sell for cryptocurrency named Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. As giants of the finance industry like MicroStrategy, Square, and GRAYSCALE investment have contributed to the reception of Bitcoin as a legitimate asset. PayPal's arrival on the scene holds the most promise for the Bitcoin's hope to hit the mainstream. PayPal used to question Bitcoin's sustainability as a cryptocurrency, but now it's just one of many big names jumping on the Bitcoin bandwagon. And as it flows in alongside everyone else, it's no wonder that Bitcoin price has been on fire. We have been go through all the key reasons of the why Bitcoin price rising. Thanks for your watching.